Good morning, everyone. And in today's class, again, I will teach you chapter number 2. And for that, I will share a screen for you. The screen is shared. And I will start your chapter. In my last class, I have taught you about different types of visual display units. That is screen, monitors, video, whatever you say, LEDs. So today's class, I will again start from the next point onward. So I'll go back to the second chapter. Wait, this is not. Okay. So I think I have taught till here. Let's check. This part is completed. Flat panel displays, its advantages, plasma monitors, touch screen monitors, OLED, that is organic light emitting devices. Then next class was, next topic is now printers. Before that, OLEDs, I think I have explained. Now we'll come to the printer. So we'll start from printer. A printer is an output device that prints characters, symbols, and perhaps graphics on paper or another hard copy medium. The resolution or quality of sharpness of the printed image is indicated by DPI, dots per inch. DPI stands for dot per inch, which is a measure of the number of rows and columns of dots that are printed in a square inch. For microcomputer printers, the resolution is in the range of 60 to 1500 DPI. Printers can be separated into two categories according to whether or not the image produced is formed by physical contact of the print mechanism with the paper. Impact printers have contact with the paper and non-printers do not. Now, what is the meaning of this impact? That means when you use impact printers, the head will touch the paper and then it is printed. And non-impact means without touching it, by using either the laser beams or electric pulses, we get the result. That image is drawn and then it is the screen ink is either sprayed or toner is used, that I will teach you just now. Whereas in impact printer, the head hits the paper. That is the impact printer. Like in codes and all of the typewriters you have seen, in typewriters, the head hits, then it is printed. Like if you have to type A has to be hit onto that. So in the typewriter, same way, in the impact printer, the head has to hit. Now, impact printers form characters or image by striking. Hitting means striking. A mechanism such as printer hammer or wheel against an inked ribbon. Same as in a typewriter, a ribbon is there when hammers or the head that hits, and then because of this ribbon, the character is displayed or printed onto the paper, leaving an image on paper. Okay. A dot matrix printers. The example of the impact printer is a dot matrix printer. Normally, you have seen this type of printer is still used in railways, where your tickets are printed, or in banking also. When you see the dot matrix, many people use dot matrix printer. These are fastly changing with the laser printers. That's another, that's non-impact printer. So we are talking of impact printer. So an impact printer form characters on images by striking a mechanism such as print hammer or wheel against an ink ribbon, leaving an image on paper. A dot matrix printer contains a print head of small pins that strikes an inked ribbon against paper to form character or images. Nowadays, impact printers are more commonly used with the mainframe than with personal computers. On personal computers, most of us we use either the laser printer, laser printers, mostly of us. Even I'm using the laser printer. Note that dot matrix printers are the inkjet printers are also many people are using, and especially for the color printing that I will come next. Dot matrix printers are the only desktop printers that can use multi-layered forms to print carbon copies. Okay. A dot matrix character. Okay. So dots, actually the character is formed by different dots. Okay. Advantage, they are inexpensive. Cost is very less. That's why I told you railways and banking where you want the slips and all. Even many restaurants also still dot matrix printers are used. But now most mostly they are using, I've seen laser printing. They are inexpensive. Advantage, other language characters can also be printed. The width of characters can be doubled to get bolder characters for reading. If you want, then double you can make so that A, which is by default printed, the default size is printed, it can be changed to the double size. Disadvantage, the speed of this printer is slow, very slow, it goes very slow. Okay, and the second, the quality of the printing is not so good. If you want like laser printer, you see actual image you get, just images, same type of image you get. So the quality is not good with the dot matrix printer. Next, we will come here with non-impact printer and how they work. I will explain you, which we commonly use at our home nowadays. Non-impact printers are faster and quicker than impact printers because no print head strikes paper. So striking concept is not there. Non-impact printers form characters and images without direct physical contact between the printing mechanism and the paper. Two types of non-impact printers often used with microcomputers are laser printers and inkjet printers. Inkjet is also non-impact, and laser, I was explaining, laser is also non-impact printer. Third kind, the thermal printer, is seen less frequently, very hardly I have seen even is used in market. So mostly either inkjet printers are used or the laser printers are used. Unlike a dot matrix printer, a laser printer creates images and characters completely. As in photocopying machine, these images are produced on a drum treated with a magnetically charged ink like toner powder and then transferred from drum to paper. So first, using the electric pulses, or you can say the laser beams, first image is formed and then the toner is spread onto it. And then you get the complete, like you have to print a page. What happens? That whole page is scanned and the image is formed, and then toner, that is ink, is spread onto it so that you get the actual image, not in the form of dots. Advantages: very high speed, low noise level, low maintenance requirements, very high image quality, excellent graphics capabilities, a variety of type sizes and styles. Now, high speed, okay, it prints very fast, no problem. Low noise, obviously noise is like dot matrix, every time it hits, so you get a noise. When it hits a character, you get a noise in dot matrix printer. But in this, you hardly get any noise. Maintenance is also very low till you have a toner, it works, okay. Next is very high image quality is also high, and excellent graphics capability. Now, what is the meaning of excellent graphics? Like I have to print a image, like here the cyclist is given in an inkjet printer and in a color form. So this type of features you will not get in dot matrix printer. You will get in an inkjet printer or in a laser printer. Inkjet printer spray onto the paper small electrically charged droplets of the ink from 4 nozzles through holes in a matrix at a high speed. Okay. Whereas this one, inkjet has a droplet of inks, whereas a laser has toner. So I will come to that also. Oh, it's not separately defined. So whatever is there in theoretically, enough theory is there. So I'm not going to add any more theory. If not given, no problem. I will go ahead. So inkjet printer spray on the paper, small electric shot droplets of the ink from 4 nozzles through holes in a matrix at a speed. Now come to the next point, speakers. Speakers are the devices that play sounds transmitted as electrical signals from the sound card. Most PCs are now multimedia computers capable of outputting not only text and graphics, but also sound, voice, and video. Multimedia means not only graphics, text, but also the sound, images, videos, everything is considered as multimedia. Always remember that multimedia does not mean only that you print something or you just make some graphics. No, that includes video, audio, sound, everything. Okay. Sound output devices produce digitized sounds ranging from beeps and chirps to music. Initially, to get a sound, we used to get on our system the beep sound. But nowadays, we get the music. That is range of musics we get. Different types of music on different types of system we get when it starts. And even we can display any type of music using multimedia devices. To use sound output, you need appropriate software and a sound card. Of course, a sound card is required nowadays in system. The sound cards plugs into an expansion slot in your computer. On newer computers, it is integrated with the motherboard, but like other older system, you have to get a sound card. Otherwise, it is integrated on the newer system, laptops or the all-in-one you normally get, or even desktop you get, everything is there on the motherboard. So many users hook up external speakers for high quality sound. These are similar to the connected to a stereo but are smaller in size and have their own small amplifier. Speaker receives the sounds in the form of constantly changing electric current from the sound card and then using a magnet cover to it, which pushes the speaker core back and forth. Sound is created when pressure vibrations are generated. I repeat, speaker receives the sound in the form of constant changing electric current and then using a magnetic convert, then using a magnet convert it to sound format. That's why we use a magnet in a speaker, which pushes the speaker core back and forth. Sound is created when pressure vibrations are generated. We'll come to the next point. Today, I'm finishing this chapter. Here it is. Next is your LCD projector. LCD projector. Okay. LCD projectors. Screen image projector is an output device used to project information from a computer on a large screen so that a group of people can view it simultaneously. It is very useful for making presentation to a group of people with direct use of a computer. I'll give you an example. You see that projector at our school in every class. Projectors are there, and when teacher were using the smart classes, they were using the projector, and then whiteboard was there and the image was displaying on the whiteboard. Okay. So screen image projector is an output device used to project information from a computer on a large screen so that a group of people can view it, so all class can view it. It is very useful for making presentation. Normally when teachers teaches that presentation, and same way like when we were taking class there and we were sharing the screen even on the projector, and I was through the projector we were showing whatever showing I am today here, I can easily show there in my class when we were using the projector. A screen image projector can be plugged to a computer system directly. You know that it's plugged in. You can plug it to the computer directly, and a presenter can make, like teacher make a presentation to a group of people by projecting the presentation material one after the other on a large screen with the help of computer keyboard or mouse. Screen image projectors have become common presentation equipment today. These are used commonly with the portable notebook computers, laptop also, notebook also. You can connect it to set a modern presentation facility quickly at any place with a great ease. Like monitor screen image projector provides a temporary soft copy output. Now, you see that whenever you have to go for any seminar, you see that the presenter has a laptop, and even when presenter is supposed to take the seminar, he asks the concerned people, or you can say the management, that you are having the facility of the projector, because when I'll take the seminar, that time I will display my slides onto the screen. So we provide the facility so that the presenter or the resource person who is taking the seminar, okay. So what he does, he uses all his slides and then displays onto the screen, onto the monitor by using the projector, and the projector is connected to her laptop or notepad. So understood use of it. That is, these are commonly with the notebook to set up modern presentation facility. And with projector, you can also write in advantages. We can display the images, and even if it works completely on the multimedia. If I say, that means all the graphics are displayed, the sound is displayed, video is also displayed, okay, onto the white screen. Now next is your plotter. Plotters are used to print graphical output on paper. It interprets computer commands and makes line drawings on paper using multicolored automated pens. It is capable of producing graphs, drawing charts, maps, etc. Computer aided CAE. CA stands for Computer Aided Engineering. Computer aided engineering applications like CAD, computer aided design, and CAM, computer aided manufacturers, are typically used areas of plotters. So like when especially the engineers, the CAD programmers, you can say, they use these plotters to display their images, graphical images, high resolution images, where they have to show each and every, suppose they have mechanical engineer has designed a machine and he has to display each and every point of it, and that has to be in 3D format. Then what he will do, he will use this plotter. It interprets computer commands and make line drawing on paper using multicolored automated pens. It is capable of producing graphs, drawings, charts, maps, etc. And this is commonly used for the engineering people. They use this device, plotter, to draw charts, maps, drawing, graphs. As I told you, the mechanical engineer, they have to take care of the even measurement of the milliseconds, even less than that unit. They have to take care. Otherwise, the device will not work properly. So that they have to print everything very accurately and with different types of lines, and that has to be a multicolored, so that they use multicolored automated pens in it. Okay, so as I told you, it is capable of producing graphs, drawing charts, maps, etc. So this point is clear to you. Then you must go to the summary part so that whatever I have taught till now is clear to you. Okay. Next point, I will come to the question answers. Now we'll start the question answers. Revision part you carry on. Let us revise. After that, we'll come to the question answers now. See here. Which of the following is used to temporarily store program instruction and data? The answer is RAM. Which of the following is used to temporarily store program instruction data? Answer is RAM. Next, data on a tab is stored. Data on a tape is stored, so you access it sequentially. Data on a tape is stored, so you can access it sequentially. Which of the following is not included on a computer's motherboard? The following not included. Keyboard is not included on motherboard. Okay, RAM, microprocessor, everything is included on motherboard, but this is an external device which is then connected to the computer system. On the keyboard, the key you press to finalize a command or entry is enter. When you press enter key, that means the command is finalized, means that is gone to the input buffer and then for the processor. Which of the following device serve as input? Out of these, microphone, plotter, OCR, speak. Microphone. Microphone, through that you speak, and then that goes as input. The next point, 6 question is, mouse is an dash device, input device, not both input output. It is an input device, which with a CD you can read and write. Okay, this I have not marked, but rewritable CD we have up. That is the question here. Let me check once. 7th one. 7th part, chapter number 2. That is C, read and write. Just mark it. I have not marked. C is read and write. That is on the way the CD, because CDs are also rewritable, writable CDs. Even new CD, you can write it once, no problem. And of course, read many number of times. For seeing the output, you use monitor. Printer is an output device. Printer is an output device. A scanner scans pictures and text. A scanner scans picture and text. Next is your fill in the blanks. Random access memory is also called primary storage. Random access memory is also called primary storage. ROM chips have dash instructions. Startup 1 kilobyte is equals to 1024 bytes. In the binary system, each 0 or 1 is called a bit. 0 or 1 are called bit. A group of 8 bits is called byte. A group of 8 bits is called byte. Second, dash device permanently hold data and information as programs. You store the data onto hard disk. That is a secondary storage device. The answer is secondary storage device. Dash device are used to enter data, of course, input, so that can be processed, and dash are used to get them out to display, print on the paper. So output. The first one is input and the second one is output in this case. Dash key is used to delete the character on the left of the cursor. So as you press backspace, one character from the left is deleted and so on. CRT is the short form of cathode ray tube. The two main categories of printers are impact and non-impact. Just now I taught you. After that, I will come to the fill in the blanks. These are the fill in the blanks we have done. Primary, then startup 1024 bit 8, secondary storage, input, output, backspace, cathode ray tube, impact, non-impact. Next is your state whether the following statement are true or false. Fill in the blank completed. Come to the true or false. The parts of computer that can be touched and have some weights are called as hardware. Beginning of the chapter is given. Main memory is volatile. It's given non-volatile. So answer is false. Primary storage is the area in the computer where data information are held permanently. False. Next is your primary storage is also called internal storage. True. Keyboard is a pointing device. False. ESC command or keyboard is used to insert a character. False. A floppy disk is also called a diskette. Keyboard, pointing device, of course not. It's a type, we type from it, not point. So it is false. ESC command on a keyboard is used to insert a character. False. Why false? Because ESC just to discard anything which you have done. Normally we use for that purpose. If we don't want that thing, then we normally press escape. Some functions are coming there. Then if I don't want to just press ESC key. Insert character के लिए INS insert key is there. So in between character, if you want it, then you use the insert key. A floppy disk is also called a diskette too. Diskette full form, diskette, disk. Light pen is pointing device. Of course, I told you when you have to draw certain thing, like you want to show some thing here by using the circle or a straight line or anything, then you have to use a light pen. True. CRT consumes more power than a flat panel display. True. Printer is an output device that produces text and graphics on paper. True. Now here theoretical questions are given with answers. So please go through all this. Okay, I'm not going to repeat it again because I have already explained the chapter. The chapter is completed, but you please go through these question answers also. So altogether 10 questions are there. And that's written. No need of writing these answers in your copy. And even no need of writing this MCQ, fill in the blanks, match the following, true, false, nothing in the copy. Just do in the book itself. You have got a book, so please do multiple choice question in book. Then fill in the blanks in the book. Then true or false in the book. Once all these things are completed in the book, then you go to the B part, that is theoretical questions. And these theoretical questions are with answer. Even this you have to, you need not to write in copy. What you have to do, next class I will explain you about this theoretical questions. But these questions which are already given there with answers, no need to write in copy. Understood? So take care. I will teach you this much point only today. In next class tomorrow, I will teach you again. And the remaining question will solve. And if I'll get time, I will start the next chapter also. So take care of yourself. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, goodbye.